I'm Matt Schmidt, Senior Sales Engineer at Snowflake. In this demo, we're going to look at one of the burning topics in the industry today, supply chain. Let's take a deep dive into Snowflake's Retail Data Cloud and see how retailers can optimize inventory and fulfillment processes. Establishing a strong data foundation is key. In the case that you do not have a data model, or you're not getting everything out of your data model, Snowflake has made a strategic investment in Robling. This can help you accelerate your journey to analytics spanning the major functional areas such as customer, store ops, merchandising, omnichannel, finance, and supply chain. This is especially crucial in the area of supply chain. Having full visibility into other functional areas ensures that retailers can make data-driven decisions to optimize inventory and fulfillment. Who else's porch has looked like this in the past year? The challenge with inventory and fulfillment today, particularly since the pandemic, is the sheer volume of shipments from purchases and returns as consumers pivoted to online transactions. This type of volume can make it challenging for retailers to plan for fulfillment and logistics. Orders may be split into multiple shipments, or products may need to be shipped across country to accommodate demand in certain regions. This can be a costly proposition at scale and lead to losses with low margin items. By having all of our data in one place on Snowflake, we can start exploring our data to identify problem areas to address. We can start by identifying our loss leaders to rank our low margin items quickly and efficiently, aggregating all of our inventory SKU level data. From here, we can start to look into our orders and fulfillment data. How many multi-product orders did we observe? How many of those resulted in split shipments? These are questions we can ask our data and automate for reporting purposes. But before we make any decisions on this data, let's take a look at the Snowflake Data Marketplace to enrich our analysis. The Data Marketplace contains over 1,000 live, ready-to-query data listings across many different categories, including demographic data, weather, COVID, and more. All datasets that retailers can use to improve their models. For this scenario, we'll look into how macroeconomic trends affect inventory demand planning. Factset is a financial data provider who has listings for economic data, including CPI, employment, and more. They can deliver live data listings to any Snowflake account. No need for FTPs or cumbersome APIs. This Factset data is now completely ready to query, and we can start exploring it. Here we have CPI and unemployment data for North America available for analysis and can be joined with our first-party data. With all of this data available to them, the retailer can now involve other groups for advanced analytics, making all inventory SKU-level data available to data scientists to inform inventory demand prediction. Bringing the Factset data into model training, we can see that CPI and unemployment data is highly correlated and results in better inventory demand forecast overall. We can see this in aggregate, predicting demand across North America and diving deeper into state-level demand forecasts. With this demand forecast, the retailer can now accurately predict demand by item per region to inform inventory and fulfillment. Most machine learning models never make it into production. With Snowpark for Python, data scientists can now operationalize their insights, automating their inventory forecast for business users to leverage. All this data can now be visualized and distributed enterprise-wide, providing live data to any user or stakeholder. Visualizing aggregated KPIs, geographic maps, and the same inventory demand prediction that was performed earlier by SKU and geography. In this demo, you saw me wear lots of hats, from a data analyst drilling into the data to a data engineer harmonizing first and second-party data, to a data scientist getting that data and building predictive models on that, giving it back into our data analyst's hands to make decisions based on those insights. This can all only be done with the Snowflake Retail Data Cloud. Thanks for watching, subscribe to our channel, and follow us on LinkedIn and Twitter.